How often have you heard that some South African cities like Johannesburg are terribly infested with crime? Now Cape Town, another city in the Rainbow Nation, also suffers the similar perception. But some residents and security agents in there differ, saying that the not-so-good viewpoint has been unduly exaggerated by the media. I was recently part of a group of Ugandan tourists in South Africa for a 10-day educational trip under the auspices of South African Airways and the Southern Sun Hotels, and now bring you the attractions and lifestyles in Cape Town. Cape Town is a vibrant and cosmopolitan city that many South Africans affectionately refer to as the Mother City because it's the oldest town where the first European settlement was established by 15th century Dutch explorer Jan van Riebeck. This city is famous for its many tourist attractions like the imposing Table Mountain, named for its flat top that looks like a table. This unique mountain is just a 10-minute drive from the city center and is very popular with tourists. The mountain, which is about 1,086 meters above sea level, is a World Heritage Site. We used one of the cable cars and spent a few minutes before reaching the top.
We are close to heaven.
There's an absolutely spectacular view of Cape Town from up here. Now, I came along this mountain with a number of Ugandan ladies, and I'd like to find out what they feel about this experience. How do you find this experience, Mom?
It's really beautiful, though it's chilly up here.
Okay, and you?
Wow, exciting, out of this world.
Amazing. It's awesome.
But it's so cold.
I can hardly feel my fingers, but it's the most beautiful experience.
After taking in the panoramic view of the city from this vantage point, we set off for the Table Mountain National Park, just a few kilometers from the mountain ranges.
I'm Desmond. You tell everybody in Uganda they must come to South Africa, to Cape Town. It's the best place in the country.
From here, we were treated to yet another magnificent scenic drive to our next stop, the Cape of Good Hope, an area reputed to be the most southwestern point of the African continent.
This here is a very symbolical place to be in, similar to having been sort of to the Cape Horn or something like that. Basically one of the must-see on your trip to Cape Town.
This area also has a lot of historical significance, since it's where Portuguese explorer Bartolomeu Dias landed in 1488, becoming the first European to do so. Cape Town is a multicultural city with a wide variety of nationalities, but the dominant group are the half-castes, commonly known here as colored people. And you just can't miss seeing this diversity at the V&A waterfront, a famous entertainment spot with immigrants and the locals. Right behind me is the Victoria and Alfred Harbour, a very busy place and significant too, because just about 30 minutes away from here is where the famous prison, Robben Island, is. And that's where Nelson Mandela, the former president, was held for 18 years. Right now, it's a museum where people go to see what is left of it. The waterfront is also home to the Nobel Square, the place where 4 of South Africa's Nobel Prize laureates have been honored. The 4 men are the late Chief Albert Luthuli, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, and former presidents F.W. de Klerk and Nelson Mandela, who were awarded the joint Nobel Peace Prize in 1993 for peacefully ending apartheid and laying the foundations for a new democratic South Africa. Cape Town's many unique tourist sites recently earned the city the enviable title of the world's most popular tourist destination.
The people who access TripAdvisor on the internet voted Cape Town as the best international destination in the world, beating prominent cities like Paris and Barcelona, Rio de Janeiro, Sydney, etc.
And the tourists here are testimony that this city did not fluke the award.
Cape Town is beautiful with the weather and the mountain and the beer.
Beautiful people, especially the ladies, look. Beautiful ladies in the beautiful weather.
What you must show? I'm in love with Cape Town.
The visits to Cape Town's numerous tourist spots have in the past been undermined by cases of crime in some of the suburbs. but Staff Sergeant Dion Meyer says crime in the city has dropped significantly.
Like in CBD, it's much better. But you got those places that have their crime rates. But comparison to the rest of the world is not that bad.
After hours of listening to foreign music in this cosmopolitan city, I was yearning for local Zulu or Xhosa music and was delighted to hear one of the indigenous groups belting out their soothing music here at the waterfront. And just a few meters away, I chanced upon this group of Kenyan acrobats doing their thing.
For the tourists, we take American dollar, sterling pound, Chinese, and the last euro.
Yes. Right. To go inside.
Yes.
Yeah. Joe. Right.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Out. Yeah.
Thank you.
Please don't forget to pay.
Yes.
Joe. Where? Joe. Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very good. Yes. You will just crown. Thank you very much. God bless.
Na mimi mwenyewe nimezaliwa kutoka Mombasa, Kenya, na hapa South Africa. Mimi nacheza huu mchezo na ndio unanisaidia maisha yangu, na niko na watoto wawili na bibi mmoja hapa.
The blend of many cultures here has come with an amazing level of freedom and tolerance among the people, as I soon found out.
I've been gay since I was about maybe 6 years old. I realized I'm gay, and I haven't had a girlfriend. I've only dated about 6 men in my life. I'm trying out a new hairstyle. So at the back here, at the front, because my hair's a bit of a mess today, so I put all these ornaments in there because I love color. So I put all this stuff, bling bling in my hair to show off the back hairstyle.
While this kind of behavior may shock a Ugandan to their wits, it's an accepted way of life among some residents of Cape Town. But when you put together the sum total of the numerous breathtaking sights this city has to offer and the many other attractions, the seeming oddity pales into insignificance. Cape Town is undoubtedly a place worth visiting, especially because of its numerous tourist attractions and the melting pot of cultures there. This is because, in addition to the South Africans themselves, who have a diversity of cultures, there are so many people from other parts of Africa living in Cape Town. In part 2 of this series next week, we shall visit Durban City and sample life there as well. I am Chris Ochamringa for NTV Connect.